Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Nastasia, and today we're talking about weight gain. Yes. So I have kind of touched upon this on my channel, but more recently I really kind of dove into this idea of talking about this more because I have gained, oh gosh, since 2 years ago. 2 years ago I was like 110 pounds. And now I'm like 135, 40 pounds. And that's a big difference. I mean, especially since I'm only 5'3", and so it really is a huge difference. And for a long time, all the way up until literally a few days ago, I hated it. No matter how much I said I didn't, and I was working on it, but I just hated it. And I was always had this vision of when I'd get back to that weight that I used to be, and had such a moral value and almost an idol out of who I used to be in the sense of what I used to look like. And until just a couple days ago, I had that mindset, but it's all gone to the trash now. So before I get into this video, if you end up liking it, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you never miss out on a video every time I post. My Instagram is right here, where you can see the behind the scenes of my life. I post daily, either on my feed or my story. And I think that's it. So let's get into it. I feel like I need to scoot up a little bit. Yeah, hi. Like I said before, about 2 years ago, I was much smaller. I will insert a picture here. And the reason I was this small was, well, one, a lot of kind of self-hatred in the sense of I was always working towards this tiny, tiny, tiny little body. And on top of that, I went through a very traumatizing time. I mentioned this in a video I did previously, which I will put up here, even though I'm way farther along in my journey now than I was then when I talked about it. But anyway, I went through a really, really hard breakup, and the thing was, the person I was with, that didn't even break my heart, not having them anymore. When I look back, I'm just like, ew, why was I so freaked out? But it's because a few months previous to that breakup, I prayed that God would break me in order to shape me into who He wanted me to be. And when you ask God to break you, well, He breaks you. He allows you to get broken. And it was such a sweet and also really, really, really hard time. And that January was when I went through a heart breakup, and on top of that, the church I was at was doing a fast, a Daniel's fast for the whole month, and I wanted to do it. And then I also was broken up with and all this stuff, plus I was trying to eat vegan anyway, and it got to the point where when you're doing a Daniel's fast, like, you have to, one, be praying constantly during that fast for God to sustain you, and that I wasn't doing that. And two, you have to eat enough food, and I wasn't, because I was so, when I'm heartbroken, when I'm really just stressed and depressed and all that stuff takes over, some people eat, I don't eat. When I'm really in a dark place, I don't eat at all. So that was really hard on me. And I lost, oh my goodness, hold on, I have my measurements. I took measurements during that time, which is so fun. Okay, so during that time, my measurements, on January 24th, my bust area was 31 inches. Compared to what it is now, it is at 35-ish inches. So about 4-inch difference. My waist was 25.25 inches, whereas now my waist is about 28.5 or 28.75 inches, another 3 inches. My booty at the largest part was 35.75 inches. Do you want to know what it is now? 39.5. My bootay is almost 40 inches, and then it was 35 inches. That's kind of a huge difference. My thigh was 20.25 inches, where now it is 22.75 inches. And my arm was 10 inches, where now my arm is 11.25 inches. 15 days later, my bust area, my chest, went down 1 inch. My waist went down 1/2 inch. My obliques went down 1.5 inches. My booty went down almost an entire inch. My thigh went down an inch, and my arm got down to 9.6 inches, which is like 3 inches smaller than it is right now. My waist was rapidly going down. So the day before this, it was at 24.75 inches, and the next day it was 24.4 inches. And that's when I realized, okay, something is not okay. I need to start eating regular food again. I was getting so small that I remember looking in the mirror and thinking I look like a skeleton. And I wasn't trying to lose weight at that point. I was just in such a dark place. So that picture that I showed you was actually taken about 3 months later. So 3 months later, I was actually starting to kind of recover from this, but I was still very small. So imagine this, but like even smaller. That was my smallest I had been. And that's when I had to buy like all new clothes. I had to buy like size 2 pants, and I was actually so excited. I finally fit into a size 2, and I could buy extra smalls and tops and stuff like that. And I, in that way, was happy, but in every other area of my life was so miserable. And I wasn't even trying to lose weight really, but I felt like, oh, I'm skinny, I'm pretty now, or something. And so then over those next few months, I didn't care about how I ate at all, because I felt, oh, well, I'm the smallest I've ever been. I can eat as many cookies as I want. I can eat as many anything as I want. And so I started putting on a little bit more weight, and my waist got up to like a 25 waist again and stuff like that. And I thought, that's okay. I'm still so skinny and I can eat whatever I want and stuff like that. So I was not eating healthy. And when I went to the gym, I was just doing cardio stuff or anything like that. And so I really wasn't in a healthy position whatsoever. All that being said, since that time, I have obviously gained some weight back because my body, quite honestly, could not handle being that small. Like, I've got German birthing hips. I am a very German girl. And that has happened, oh my goodness, last summer, the year of 23, last summer, I gained some hips and some booty, let me tell you, which I'm grateful for. But with that comes a lot of things changing. Like, your pants don't fit the same way. And it doesn't, when you grow, when your hips grow, that doesn't necessarily mean your waist is going to stay the exact same size. Your body is trying to stay proportionate and trying to be healthy and all this stuff. And I was still fighting without realizing it to be that old me and comparing myself not even to other people, but just to who I used to be, which is the worst, by the way. And there would be so many days where I would feel like I would go take pictures or something for my Instagram or for thumbnails for here and stuff, and I would just be so down on myself and feel like I wasn't pretty because my arms were bigger and all this. And guess what? My arms don't look like they used to in that tiny little skinny pic. They are quite a bit bigger than they used to be, but that doesn't mean I'm any less beautiful. And I kind of snapped out of it the other day because I realized, like, wait a second, I look at these like plus size models or even just women who aren't considered plus size, but they just aren't a size 0 or 2, and they're beautiful to me, like totally beautiful. I don't think of them any less. I don't see them as less beautiful. So why do I think that I'm less beautiful at a bigger size? And why do I think other people are going to think I'm less beautiful at a bigger size? And I want to take this moment to say, if you are a size 0 or a size 2 or a 4 or whatever it is, who cares? That's great. I mean, if you are healthy at a size 0, 2, 4, 00, whatever, and I know some people, they're models and they're supposed to be a certain size or whatever, like, I am not here to say a certain size is bad and a certain size is good. Do you, whatever is your body's healthiest and you feel like you are honoring God with the temple, your body that He has given you, you go, girl. I am cheering you on all the way. I think you're beautiful no matter what. No matter how thin or not thin you are. So I just want to get that disclaimer out there. But for me, I felt like once I passed a size 4, I was in like the like red alert stage for some reason. And that is something that I've broken. So I realized that, and there's a few Instagram accounts that I love that inspired me with this, that being a bigger size doesn't mean anything other than you take up more space in this world. And what's so bad about that? It just means that you buy clothes that have a little bit more fabric. What's the moral value in having a bigger size or a smaller size? There isn't a moral value. You know, don't equate your worth with the size that you're wearing, whether it's a small, medium, large, extra large, XX large, you name it, I don't care. Whatever it is, your moral value and your worth and who you are to Christ is not found in a size at all. And I started to think about, and I think I mentioned this in my other video too, because I don't think I just thought of this right now, but in the new earth, one day when we have our resurrected bodies and they are perfected, what if I'm not a size 0 or 2 or 4? What if I am a size 6, 8, 10, 12? What if I am? Because that's what my body was meant to be. What if that's how God always saw me, as healthy and gorgeous? You know, and what if it's not? Who cares? The point is that I don't want to spend my life chasing the past me. When the past me, when I was that size 0, 2, whatever, I was having a very hard time in life and I was not happy. Why now, when I'm so happy and so filled with joy and engaged to like the best guy ever in the entire world, why am I now being like, oh, I want to go back to that time when I was miserable just so I can get down to a size 0, 2? No, that's dumb. I was being dumb. So instead, I decided to do something fun. I decided to get rid of some clothes that just don't fit me, that I have been hanging on to for when I would lose the weight and get back to when I could wear those clothes. I'm getting rid of them today, and you're gonna help me, and I'm really excited because I bought some new jeans on American Eagle in the curvy section, and I'm stoked for them. And they are a size like 6 or 6 something, I don't know, 6 or 8 or something like that. And if maybe you're somebody who is a bigger size than that, and maybe you're like, oh my gosh, a 6 is my goal. How do you think you're big with a 6? Like, I'm not saying that. I'm saying this is bigger than I've ever been before, and I'm also embracing it because I think I'm freaking pretty. That sounds really arrogant, and I don't mean it that way. I mean it in the sense of like, this is the first time in my life that I've seen myself in the mirror and been like, ooh, I like my curves. I like that my stomach isn't 100% flat, and that when I roll over I can make a little like monster with the rolls of my belly and stuff. Like, I don't know, it seems stupid, and you guys are probably watching this being like, you are crazy or you're arrogant because you're too confident or something, and think what you want, that's fine. But right now I'm actually really happy with myself, and this is encouragement to you to feel the same way. If I can go like 6 sizes bigger in the span of like 2 years and be good with it finally, you can too. So yeah, I just want to encourage you with that, and let's get to throwing out / donating / selling / whatever I'm gonna do with these clothes. Yay! 2 shirts here that they technically fit because I can squeeze them on, but like they're too, sorry, I have to like crouch down. They're too tight on my arms now. This one is from Forever 21, and it is stretchy, but it's like, I don't know, I'm not comfortable in it. I like a little bit of a bigger size now. These are both smalls. I'm very comfortable in a medium now, medium to large, or whatever it is. Yeah, and yeah, it can work, but I feel uncomfortable wearing them because I'm bigger than them now. So they're getting rid of. This dress, I need to make sure it doesn't fit, but I don't think it does. It's really cute. It's a white dress, and oh, I don't think there's a single way that this could fit my ribs now. I have pretty large ribs, but yeah, and it's also a little bit short, and when you have a bigger booty, things get shorter on you. But anyway, it's a beautiful dress, but it's a size small from Forever 21. I got this, oh, I don't even know, a few years ago also. Really, really cute, but it's gotta go. It doesn't fit my ribs anymore, and it's like, I mean, what am I gonna do? Freaking lose weight for my ribs? No. And this is one that technically fits, but it doesn't. I got this at, I think it's from, what is it, Forever 21 or H&M? Forever 21. This is actually a size medium, but it does not stretch at all. It's like that tweed fabric. And I got this in, I think, the fall or last summer, and it's just, with how big my hips and my booty are, like, it makes it very short. And it's just, it's like tight on my hips. And it's just not comfy anymore. I don't feel appropriate in it because it's so short. I feel like I'm always pulling it down, so it's gonna go to a new home, even though it is adorable, but that's okay. Okay, I have 3 pairs of jeans. These I got all last summer when I finally was like, okay, my size 2 don't fit me anymore. I'm gonna get some new jeans, and I'm going through that phase right now too. These are all size 27, I think, and they're from Forever 21. These are technically really stretchy, so they do kind of fit me, but the button is like really painful and like digs into my belly, and it isn't, probably because they're Forever 21, they're not like good quality. But yeah, so I don't feel comfortable in them anymore, and they're really cool jeans, so I think somebody else is going to love them. These are also Forever 21, also size 27. These are more of a real jean material, and they're like a light wash, which I do love, and I'm going to get some new ones from American Eagle in the curvy section, but, and they're a little stretchy, but they also, like, I don't feel comfortable in them. I feel like they're just too tight. Like, they're just like really, really tight, and it's like, when I wear it, it makes me feel just like not comfortable. Like I just want to put on sweatpants or something, and I want jeans that feel good. So these are going to a new home, and then some black jeans, which I'm also going to get some new ones because I love black jeans. But these are also a size 27, and they're really high-waisted, but again, like, I don't know what it is. I guess it's just, like I said, poorly made, but the waistband is so, like, I don't even know, like, it digs into my waist. Like, they technically fit, but they dig in so bad that, like, whatever, I can get jeans that fit better, so they will be going too. Okay, and we have 2 more things, and these are the hardest for me, I'm gonna be honest. So this one is a dress I got 2 years ago when I was at size 02 for Easter, and it is completely gorgeous. It's from Altered State. It's literally so pretty. It has like the lace and everything, and I think it is completely beautiful, but it does not fit my rib cage. There's not a chance that this could, I don't think, fit me ever again, because it's just not gonna happen. But that's okay, because somebody else is gonna find this and think it's absolutely gorgeous, and it'll fit them, and it'll be amazing. And this one, guys, this is the ultimate, I have been saving this dress. This was from a place called ModCloth, and it is like the cutest dress to me. I don't know why. It's like kind of fluffy at the bottom and has flowers and ruching, and it's just beautiful. I wore this in my senior pictures in high school when I was 18. No, 17. I wasn't even 18 yet. And for some reason I was kicking myself over not still being the size of my 17-year-old self when I am a 23-year-old grown woman. So this is beautiful. If I save it, it'll be for my daughter one day, but it's not for me. It's not gonna fit me anymore, and that's okay. It's still beautiful. I still love it. But it's okay. It's okay that it's not for me anymore. Maybe it's for somebody else, maybe it's for my future daughter, maybe it's for my nieces, but this is gonna go somewhere else, and I'm okay with it. Guys, I forgot the best part. Bathing suits. So this is a bathing suit that I adore, but there's no chance. There's just no chance. It is so, so cute. It's black, and it has like these little details that you can see here, and it stays at the waist and stuff, and it's adorable, but it is definitely, it doesn't even tell me what the US size is, but it's a UK 10 and a European 36. I think it's like a 4 or a 2. I love it, but it makes me very uncomfortable when I wear it because it's tight, and I can get a beautiful black bathing suit for me to actually fit into. And actually, I did order a few new bathing suits, so I'll do a haul of that probably soon. But this is going, and then I can't find the bottoms right now, but I had another black bathing suit, and it's like this bikini type. And it's not that it doesn't fit, because it does, but it's very tight like the other ones. And it's just not comfortable. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. And this is to encourage you that if you have stuff you're holding on to just to maybe possibly fit into it later and kick yourself every time you don't, just buy new clothes, or go to the thrift store and get new clothes, or something, but don't hold yourself to this standard of moral value that these smaller clothes somehow give you, because that is not what the Bible says, and that's not how Christ sees you. You're not good enough when you fit into a size something. You are good enough being his child, because he died for you. So I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!